Hey, big steppers. I'm hearing everyone is thinking it, but no one is saying it. Shit is getting really bad for someone. Not only is something not going according to plan, but it's backfiring. And it's backfiring terribly on a group of people. Yeah, because people are realizing that you're more than capable of protecting yourself. So you could have been doing some sort of protection work. You could have been praying. It's something that you're doing now to protect yourself that is creating disruption in other people's lives. But I'm hearing it's only creating disruption in their lives because they attacked you. What else, Most High? Yeah. You are the strongest person they know. So somebody didn't think that you was this strong, that you were this resilient, that you were this capable. Someone could have thought that they broke you, that they made you give up on yourself, that they made you give up on life. Also, I'm hearing that there are people that look up to you, that see you as the strongest person that they know. Yeah, it says they are worried about something coming to the light. So someone is worried about something being exposed because you are stronger. For some of you guys, it's like a group of people. For some of you guys, it's individual people. But for some of you, it's a group of people, whether it's a group or someone individually. Someone did not think that you were as strong as you are. They didn't think that you carried the type of power that you carry. It's like they thought you was weak in spirit, or they thought you was weak in some type of way. It says something inside you snapped, not violently, but permanently. You stopped explaining, and when you did, they lost the script. So someone was able to calculate their moves, calculate their plans, because you kept explaining yourself, because you were always trying to explain yourself or always trying to prove a point or prove something. But I don't know if you stopped saying something, if you just abruptly walked away, but the divine is saying that something within you just snapped. And you realized that something wasn't worth explaining. Something wasn't worth going back and forth. Something wasn't worth proving. It's like allowing people to just see for themselves is what I'm getting. Okay, so everyone is scared because they no longer have a script to follow. Yeah, it says wanting to throw bulldozers in your path. You know how I feel about 2 cards, so I'm gonna put them back. And then it says they want you to go off of who you used to be. Damn. So somebody has been throwing bulldozers in your path to throw you off. And now they are being bulldozed. I was having a conversation with my sister earlier today, and I was telling her how something that had happened to me had hurt my feelings. Actually, I was talking to her about something that had happened to me that hurt my feelings, but that I had overcame. You know, I was telling her like, man, this had hurt my feelings. You know, I'm in this place now. But when this and this had happened, like, yes, shit hurt my feelings. She was like, girl, that's all it did. And I just bust out laughing because my sister is so funny to me. But it's like, that's what the divine is saying. Like, something might have hurt your feelings, but that's all it did. It didn't break you. It didn't destroy you. It didn't deter you. For some of you guys, it might have, but you got back on track. You found your way back to self. Yeah, going behind your back and dogging you out. So there was someone who was going behind your back and dogging you out, maybe playing in your face, and going behind your back and dogging you out, talking about you to other people. Now something's getting really bad for them because they can no longer play a role. You cut somebody off and they're looking for an explanation, but I'm hearing like, you know what you did. There's no need to explain to a motherfucker what they did. They know what they did. Yeah, they made an error. They know what they did. I'm hearing somebody didn't plan something thoroughly. They didn't plan for something not to work out in their favor. Somebody was like plotting on you in advance, planning to destroy you in advance, but what they didn't prepare for was for it not to work out, was for something not to fall through, is what I'm hearing. I'm seeing that you have been doing your own thing, and the divine is saying that that is what makes you attractive. Keep going. I'm sorry, y'all. These are all new cards, so when I get to pulling them, they kind of stick together. Somebody don't want to go down by themselves, y'all, because when I tried to pull one card, many cards tried to come out. Somebody like, if I'm going down, I'm not going down by myself. I've been picking up on a lot of energy of spirit saying that someone is outing them. Look, people are turning against them. Oh my gosh. So people are turning against someone. Somebody's turning against someone. I don't know what type of fight that you have had to put up. I don't know how long this fight has been. For some of you guys, it's longer than others. But you know that saying when your parents be like, if you ever get into a fight when you get in school, whoop their ass until I get there. Like, that's what you did. Like, you whooped somebody's ass until the divine got there. Okay, till your ancestors pulled up and was like, okay, I'll take it from here. Okay, I'm hearing you knotted somebody the fuck up. You knocked somebody's helmet off their motherfucking head. You have been de-armoring people. Even if you still feel like you're fighting, you have been de-armoring people. Yeah, now someone is trying to negotiate with an entity that they conjured. The entity was supposed to overtake you. It was supposed to place you in the deepest rut. You were supposed to feel like there was like a dark cloud over your head or muck all over you, just this heaviness. And it was supposed to consume your energy, but it did not work. So now these people are trying to negotiate with this energy because 5 of them can't compare to you. 10 of them can't compare to you. It's a whole bunch of people that's about to get motherfucking hit because somebody gotta pay up. And this is in any type of way, whether this is pay up with God, pay up with something they conjured, people who were working together. Somebody was putting spell work on you on a payment plan and they can't pay up now. I remember pulling that not too long ago. But there is somebody who is saying that they're not going down by themselves. So people could be turning on someone. And then this person is like, no, I'm not going down by myself. Y'all got me fucked up. Y'all were a part of it too. It says you are recovering from something that was meant to destroy you. These are both in orange color. You are the strongest person they know because what they did to you was supposed to destroy you. There are some people who have been watching, just kind of like watching things play out for you in your life, right? Because you remember earlier I said there could also be people that look up to you, but there are people who have been watching and seeing what you have been going through, and they know that people were trying to destroy you. For everybody, you're the strongest. You are the strongest person that a lot of people done met, that are either with you or against you. And the divine is saying that you are recovering from something that was meant to destroy you. I'm telling you, you whooped their ass till spirit got there. I don't care in what way this was. Some of you guys, girls, have witchy aesthetics. So you get into your little witch hall. Some of you are heavy prayer warriors. Some of you know how to open up a can of whip ass on a motherfucker. You know, some of you heavy spiritual baths. Some of you spend a lot of time at the water. Some of you give offerings. Like, it don't matter what you do or how you do it. Everybody's path is going to be unique to them and their bloodline and the challenges that they face. But we all end up figuring out that there are tools that are accessible to us in whichever tool that we use. And I'm hearing you whoop somebody's motherfucking ass until your spirit team got there. And you could still be recovering from something. Yeah, it says picking people up when they are down. So you remember I told you, I said that you are the strongest person that someone knows. You pick somebody up. You picked up a lot of people when they were down. You were a helping hand to a lot of people. And I'm hearing even in the midst of what you were going through, you still showed up for people who you felt like needed to be showed up for, or sometimes for people who didn't deserve to be showed up for. Top of the deck, it says you realizing you are chosen and not letting people mess with that. So you know you are chosen. You know God chose you. I mean, they treated you like Chicken Little and now they sky falling. What else, Most High? Yeah. Things are changing quickly as hell. Somebody is worried about things coming to the light because things are changing quickly as hell. Things are changing quickly as hell because of your integrity, because of your compassion, your empathy, because you picked people up when they were down, even when you were going through things. You continue to have or make a positive impact on others, people that you cross paths with. Yeah, the divine says you got this. Keep going. You got this. You got it, girl. You got it, girl. Yeah, not caring what people think of you. Yeah, you stop explaining yourself because you stop caring what people thought about you. Things are changing quickly for you. Something is shifting quickly for you because you are not caring what people think of you. You don't care to explain yourself. Even if you got to be the villain in their life, it don't matter because you was the survivor in theirs. You they villain, but you are a survivor to the shit that they did to you. Yeah, somebody thought luck would be on their side. They thought something was gonna work out, and now it's not. And these people don't know what to say because not only are you moving forward, but you don't give a fuck. Somebody coming off as brand new, who was going behind your back and dogging you out. Somebody tried to come in as brand new after going behind your back and dogging you out, or someone's going to try to come in acting brand new, but they know that you don't care what they think of you. Somebody's going to try to come in and act brand new because they know, yeah, that you don't care. Like, so they're going to try to be on their best behavior, is what I heard. Somebody's going to try to come and be on their best behavior. Hold on, y'all. Let me heat this water up for my tea. I'm hearing somebody didn't care about nobody but themselves. And now they are worried because don't nobody care about them. Ain't nobody caring about them or their situation. Someone has marked themselves spiritually. It don't matter what reader they go to, what practitioner they go to. Whoever they go to is able to read their energy signature. Whoever they talk to, whoever they ask advice from, is now able to read someone's energy signature. What else, Most High? Yeah, it says hoping for the best. Somebody knows that people are turning against them and now they're hoping for the best. These people are hoping that things work out. It always shocks and amazes me the wicked shit that people will do, the dirty shit that people will do, and they ain't got the audacity to try to be positive about their life. Nah, bitch, this is an ass whooping that's coming, and you know it's an ass whooping. Ain't no sense of trying to psych yourself out. You asked for this shit. You want to be big and bold so motherfucking bad. Ain't no hoping for the best. What else, Most High? For the big steppers. Woo! It says tarot reader on YouTube losing platform for attacking subscribers and other YouTube readers. Y'all, I got a story to tell you, and this goes right up under recovering from something that was meant to destroy you. Okay. Hold on, y'all. My water is getting hot. Okay. So for some of you guys, especially if you have a platform, it's a tarot reader on YouTube. All right. Now, over the course of 3 or 4 years, I've had 3 dreams about 3 different tarot readers that I loved and adored. Genuinely. I loved their platform. I loved what they had to say. So this morning I had a dream. Now, I told you in my video on my Unapologetically Des page that here recently, maybe a few days ago, I had a dream about a reader that I loved and adored. And me and her were in a dream together. And I was happy about it. I was happy to be kicking it with her in a dream. And then when I woke up and I consulted with Spirit on why I had the dream, Spirit said because of deception and envy, I got the 7 of Swords. So I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? It made me feel some type of way, like, damn, like the lady got more followers, a bigger platform. She's popping her shit. It made me think like, why you feel some type of way about me? But it's neither here nor there. So last night I had a dream. And in my dream, a whole bunch of things were happening. But there was this reader that I adored that I went to about 4 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago. And I paid for her to do me a reading on her live. And she did a reading for me, and she told me that I wasn't shit. She told me that she don't know why I'm doing tarot because I be lying to people. She told me tarot is not my gift. She told me that I'm a herbalist. She don't know why I'm out here giving people false messages. She told me I had an STD. I'm talking about she was dogging me out on live. She wouldn't even say my name. I went by the name Chosen Truth, and at the time, and when I sent her my money, she was like, yeah, whoever this is that sent me the money, I'm not gonna say your name because that's not who you are. Like I'm watching this and I'm thinking she not even talking to me. I'm like, damn. When I realized she was talking to me, I was like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Where did you get this? Who's telling you this, right? So I stopped watching her. I left it alone. It hurt my feelings, right? Now, I had already had a dream about her, but at the time, I didn't know what Spirit was telling me in the dream, so I was still watching her. I was fresh on my spiritual journey. So last night, I have a dream about this same reader. And in this dream, she's also in the dream with the other reader that I had a dream about a few days ago. Now, the other reader, it's like in my dream, she could tell that I caught on to some shit. Because in my dream a few days ago, she was chopping it up with me. It's as if she was trying to like get my ideas from me in my dream. Because she was telling me about her ideas, like wanting me to tell her about mine, right? But in this dream that I had this morning, she was just kind of looking at me as if like, it's understood. Like I know what the fuck is up. Well, this other reader, the one that I told you about that dogged me out on live, she was there and she started talking. I don't know if she started talking shit or if she said something out the way, and I confronted her in front of everybody, okay? So you confronting people in the spirit room. When I say I confronted her in front of everybody, I can't remember everything that I said, but I was like, ain't you the same motherfucker that said this about me on live? Ain't you the same person that dogged me out? Ain't you the same person that this? And it's like everybody in the dream at the time knew who I was, knew where I stood, knew my spiritual power. And so people was like, she did that shit to you? And I just told her off. It was a couple more other crazy things that happened. I ended up fighting my baby daddy mama. It was some whole other shit that happened in the dream. But I confronted her and she was shocked. I can't remember if she said something out the way or if she just tried to speak to me real nicely. And I just went fucking left on her ass. Okay, so for some of you guys, you've been dreaming about this reader. Spirit has showed you this reader. Okay, this reader was trying to destroy you. It's been 3 readers that I've dreamed about. I'm not going to speak on their name because they don't get that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not giving them that power. Spirit showed me because they wanted me to see. But I confronted her ass. And I figured out what the other dream meaning was, right? So the dream I had a few days ago with the other reader, we were chopping it up, maybe at her house or my house. And then we got in the car. And I played a song that I liked. And then she played a song that she liked. I was driving in the car. She played a song she liked, but she played the song so loud, it made my whole Jeep shake. Like, it made it shake. And I was just like, you know what I'm saying? And I woke up just thinking like, damn, this girl powerful. She cut the goddamn music on. It sounded like that bitch was on 100,000, right? Well, earlier today, I got the chat GPT about like, what does it mean when someone's playing loud music in a car in a dream? And they were saying like, your car is your vehicle. Whoever's driving is the one that is like, who is navigating, right? Because a vehicle represents like a vessel too as well. And then they were saying that it gave a description of someone, you playing music in your car, and then someone else trying to play music in your car. And it said when someone else plays music in your car, plays loud music in your car, it suggests that someone is trying to impose their frequency on your frequency. And y'all, this was right around the time my YouTube channel blew up. Like right around the time my YouTube channel blew up, all my fucking candles on my altar was going black. All my glass candles. So I was like, okay, somebody after my ass, right? Then boom, a few days later, or weeks later, or a week or two later, I had a dream about her, which is a few days ago. And then I didn't really understand the dream, but Spirit told me it was deception and envy. And then I had the dream about an old girl, the other tarot reader last night, with her in it. And so I was like, let me see what the fuck that dream meant. And Spirit was telling me like, no, she's trying to impose her frequency on you. She's trying to change your frequency. She's basically like sending energy at me, right? Trying to throw my frequency or my energy off. And I'm sorry about this long ass rant about this dream, but y'all, I just had to like tell you, because I know if this is what's happening for me, it's happening for a lot of you big steppers. You confronting shit in the spirit realm. You telling these bitches about they self. Like, yeah, it's up now, bitch. It's up now. I'm not the same motherfucker you knew a couple years ago. And for this new reader, bitch, it's not what you think. Spirit already snitching on your ass. You know what? This not the smoke you want. It ain't. In real life, everyone is thinking it, but no one is saying it. Shit is getting bad for them. I was like, oh, these bitches trying to impose on my frequency, and the other one just tried to break my spirit with what the fuck she did and said on live. Because look at me now. And I'm not gonna lie to you, every time I made a video and my video didn't do good, I was on YouTube for years. I've been on YouTube for about 5 years. Every time I made a video, I get 40 views, 70 views. I think about what she said to me. I thought about what she said to me. That shit played on my mind for a long ass time, but bitch, I'm snatching my power back, ho. Yeah, that's the type of time we on, big steppers. That's the type of time we on. Look, trust that your voice matters. That's the type of time we on. She didn't want me to feel like my voice mattered. I adored her. I had maybe 300 subscribers. Maybe not even that. Hell, maybe 50. She was trying to break me. And this other one called herself trying to sneak in and maybe mirror my energy or throw my frequency off. Yeah, no, not happening. Not happening. So you confronting shit in the spirit realm, you guys. What else, Most High? Yeah. Past friend was competitive and jealous. You picked up a past friend. In the past, you picked your friends up when they were down, and you're the strongest person that they know. You could have had a past friend. You could have a past friend that's spiritually attacking you. You could have a past friend that shit is getting bad for him. Yeah, my candle just popped. And y'all, I'm drinking Blue Lotus tea. That's what I drank last night too. When I had my dream, I drank some Blue Lotus tea and I had added some cloves in it. So if you can get a hold to some Blue Lotus, get you some. It enhances your dreams. Every time I drink Blue Lotus tea, my ass be dreaming like crazy unless I done smoked real heavy or something like that. But I'm drinking it now. It also calms you. You know, it's like an alternative to smoking. If you're a smoker. But yes, y'all, it was a whole bunch of other crazy shit that happened in that dream, but I think I could share that piece, that part, especially since I pulled a card talking about tarot reader, and I pulled a card on my other page talking about tarot reader too. Yeah, it says coming back stronger from something you thought destroyed you. So, I mean, you could have been under some heavy spiritual warfare that you thought was going to take you out, that you thought that you wasn't going to make it out of. But now things are changing quickly as hell, and someone is worried about things coming to the light. Okay, so this past friend could have played a part in something that was meant to destroy you as well for some of you guys. It don't have to be a past friend. Also, you guys, I'm going to put it in my monologue, maybe at the beginning of the video. But I am now taking readings. The only way to contact me will be my email, and my email is in the description box. I only have 2 pages, Authentically Des and Unapologetically Des, and I will never reach out to you on either of my pages or any of my platforms and ask you, do you want a reading? Or tell you what's going on in your life. You always got to come to me. I'm a hermit, y'all, okay? I ain't out here reaching out to people. I'm going to let it come to me. So don't get scammed, all right? So when you see this will be your second time seeing this, because I've been done put it in the beginning of the video. All right, what else, Most High? So you coming back stronger from something that you thought destroyed you. It's like you could feel people trying to break your spirit, man. Yeah, they're unable to dominate you because you no longer care about what people think. I remember when I cared about what people thought, and you stopped explaining yourself. They're unable to dominate you because you stopped explaining yourself, for sure. You stopped telling somebody your business. You stopped telling somebody what you was picking up on or how you felt. I didn't have to do that a lot. I didn't have to learn to do that a lot. Like, Spirit would show me something and I want to tell you, especially if it's something that got to do with somebody in your life or you. I'll be the friend that be like, hey, Spirit showed me this, right? But people take what you tell them and then they go try to flip the fucking script. Like, motherfucker, I was trying to help you. And now you trying to harm me. Yeah. Trying to light the way for others to follow. And that's what you're doing. You're lighting the way for others to follow. And that's why something is getting bad for somebody. They're unable to defeat you or destroy you. Yeah, trouble coming in a particular relationship. I'm getting this a bunch of ways because unable to dominate you was right beside it. But on top of it, it says coming off is brand new and going behind your back and dogging you out. So this could have been a relationship that brought trouble, or this could actually be someone who tried to dog you out that is now having trouble in their relationships. Or this could just be someone who they know something is getting bad for them and they're having trouble in their relationships, in their friendships. Because remember, somebody got people turning against them. Yeah. Look, this what done happened. This what done happened, y'all. Look what's at the top of the deck. Big steppers. It says they no longer have access to the spirit realm. Somebody done lost their spiritual gifts, y'all. I think it's actually up here. I have bigger cards that I made from years ago. And every here and there, I'll just go over there and pull one out and see what spirit have to say, right? And I pulled this a few days or yesterday. Yeah, my time, how I calculate time, it'd be off. So this could have been earlier today. This could have been yesterday. Somebody losing their spiritual gifts. This could have been the day before yesterday. I don't know. Okay, one of these days here recently, I pulled that. I was just reached over there and grabbed one. It said losing spiritual gifts. I said, somebody losing their spiritual gifts. You know what I'm saying? I knew it wasn't me, because the bitch ain't out here doing shit. You feel me? Somebody got to be more careful. Because they definitely having to take something up with the Lord, because you whooped their ass until spirit got there. Yeah, somebody's triggered by your existence. Now they're hoping for the best because people are turning against them. Somebody's triggered by your existence who brought trouble in a relationship, who's having trouble in their relationships, friendships. Go figure, you was the trigger. When you knew the picture was bigger, who am I kidding? Who from the beginning? Yeah. The divine says that you're still healing. You're still healing mentally, emotionally, and physically. And I should have added spiritually on there too, because you're still healing. There are a lot of wounds that you are healing within yourself. Yeah, because there was an unjust situation that was going on for a while. Wow, with this YouTube reader. This YouTube reader has been doing people dirty for a long time, trying to destroy people. Wow, spirit. Ooh-wee. I'm hearing somebody, this reader was being cruel to others for no reason. Whoever this reader is that's about to lose their platform for attacking subscribers and other readers. This person could already be losing their platform, but for some of these readers, the divine is telling me that it's going to come out of nowhere. like that's what's to come. They think everything is all good right now, but something about somebody just not stopping the shit, not being able to, like, not stopping the bullshit that they do. Whoever this reader is could know how to, like, physically read cards and, like, read the images on the cards, but somebody's losing their spiritual gifts. And their subscribers, their followers are going to be able to see, yeah, because you are a quadruple threat. I don't even think I said it right. Quadruple that. Damn it. You are a quadruple threat. Yeah, they triggered by your existence. They intimidated now. Yep. Somebody was blindly listening to others about you. So they purposely didn't want to make you feel welcome. For some of you guys, if you're not a tarot reader, this could be someone who does the same thing that you do, who's in the same work field as you. This could just be a content creator, a rival. This could be at work. This could be, I don't know, hell, if you do makeup, this could be another makeup artist. I just seen organized crime too. And that's what came out, or that's what showed itself with the last YouTube and my other channel with that YouTube reader. There was some sort of organized crime that they were a part of, okay? It says channeling what you go through into something better. So that's what you've been doing. You are a quadruple threat because you always transmute. You transmute what you go through. You use that energy for yourself. You turn your pain into power. My candle's just a popping back there. You turn your pain into power. You meet situations at its core and you make the best of everything that you go through. And you persevered. Something about your perseverance. What you possess within you. Y'all, why the fuck I wrote this card twice and it came out back to back? So Spirit is saying that you heavy on this. This is something that's being heavily done. You're doing a lot of transmuting, a lot of cleansing, a lot of clearing, a lot of releasing, a lot of transforming. Because look, it says channeling everything you go through into something better. What the fuck is going on here, Desiree? That's what you're doing. You making a habit out of it. You making a habit to keep your energy cleansed and cleared. You making a habit out of turning your pain into power. You making a habit out of not letting shit phase you, break you, get to you. You making a habit out of fighting back. Things are getting bad because everything they send your way, you turn it into a stepping stone. Yeah. I can't believe I wrote that card twice. Moving too fast, but that's okay. Maybe it needed to be seen twice. Yeah. It says your intuition never steered you wrong. Never. And that's also why you are a quadruple threat. People be wanting you not to trust yourself. They be wanting you not to trust your gut feeling. They be wanting you to feel paranoid about what you feel or feel crazy. Not listen to yourself. They be wanting you to feel like your discernment is off, but it's not. And I think this is something, like I said, that's being taken away from someone. If someone had the gift of seeing, they can't see no more. If somebody could hear spirit, they can't hear no more. Whatever this is. Hell, even if this gift is something is in the physical, if somebody could sing, they can't sing no more. If somebody could draw, they losing it. To overcome poverty. Okay, this is a quantum code, you guys. Quantum codes are codes that you can use to shift your reality. This is to overcome poverty. Let me give you a short example on how to use them. I've explained it before in a previous video, but some of you guys, this will probably be your first time seeing this, all right? So quantum codes are like order numbers. So you know how you want a McDouble or something at McDonald's and you go and you say, I want a number this, and they give you what you want? That's what quantum codes do. You can write this code on yourself. You can write this code on a piece of paper and burn it. You can write this code on a candle. That's my favorite thing to do. Get you a little tiny chime candle like this, or you can get you a bigger candle, a taper candle, or a glass 7-day candle. use green for money, use brown for stability, security, to overcome problems, okay? Or you can use red, right? Your root chakra. You have to put spaces between these numbers when you use them. So to overcome poverty, write 31 space 56 space 887, especially if you're going through poverty, okay? This is a quantum code. I've seen somebody say in the comments before, I've been using quantum code for years. I don't give a fuck, okay? This is for people who don't. If you do, that's good, okay? That means you're on board. We're helping people here. I've already used this. I've been using it for years. Okay, all right. Motherfuckers find anything to complain about. Also, I will not tolerate bullying in my comment section. I don't give a fuck who you is or whose you think you are. You will get blocked. And I'll block as many people as I got to. Do not be harassing my big steppers in the comments, bitch. Or get stepped on. And I ain't using the word bitch lightly. All right? It says they didn't want to protect you the way you protected them. You are somebody, I'm not going to say somebody is the reason that you are in poverty, but somebody is the reason that you are in poverty. Somebody didn't want to stand up for you. They could have done something. They didn't do something. They left you hanging. For some of you guys, that's not the case. But there was somebody that you protected, you would do anything for, you looked out for, you stood up for, you showed up for, and they didn't even do the same thing for you. They could have left you in poverty. Yeah. And even if you are struggling, you guys, because everybody don't feel like they overcoming. I know that there's some people that kind of feel like, all right, well, when am I going to feel free? When are these attacks going to stop? It seems like you're not getting any results. Keep trying. Keep going. Y'all, I've been doing this shit for years, man. I'm just now starting to see some real results. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. I don't give a fuck what age you is. What's for you is going to be for you. Sometimes you got to get some people out the way. I think I said this in my last reading too. It's like, I feel like God didn't bless me till I cut everybody the fuck off. I had already cut off past friends. I had already cut off past family members first. Well, family members. Then I cut off friends. Then I started cutting niggas off. And once I just stopped, after I cut niggas off, then I stopped entertaining dudes too. Like, if I know you a no, it's a no, I start blowing up. It's like, sometimes you got to get people out the way, man. You got to get people out the way because people don't be deserving of your blessings. No matter how good they try to make it seem like they are. These people don't be deserving because they don't do the work. They don't work on themselves. Yeah, the divine is saying they are all watching you. Watching you scared. Watching you looking stupid. Watching you feeling foolish. Yeah, they didn't want to make you feel welcome. Somebody was really trying to make you either walk away from somebody or something, or somebody was really trying to kill your spirit, your confidence, your drive, your passion. Somebody wanted you to feel like that you was the black sheep. And I mean, you are, but you guys are black sheeps that are turning into goats. The goats, the biggest greatest of all time. The biggest big steppers. The biggest ass whoopers. The biggest play where it's safe, bitch. The biggest. And now, somebody doesn't feel welcome. Not only does somebody not feel welcome, but somebody doesn't feel safe. They worried about their children. They worried about their family. They worried about their finances. No matter what you go through, it's always somebody who done did some shit to you that's going through worse. Yeah, they no longer have access to the spirit realm. Look, facing spiritual and physical consequences, knowing they did it to themselves. Yeah. These people who didn't want to make you feel welcome are now losing access to the spirit realm. Somebody don't know what's coming. What's finna hit their ass. They don't know what's gonna happen for them. Somebody might have to go to readers to figure out. And even that still might be blocked, right? Yeah, it says working hard and feeling like you are not seeing it. I was just saying that. So a lot of you guys could feel like you're putting in the work, but you're not seeing the results. Keep going. God has a purpose and has a plan for you. Hear me out when I say this. Throughout this whole spiritual journey, when I thought that I was putting in the work and I wasn't seeing the effort and I wasn't seeing the results, I realized that I was just being trained. I was in training. Spirit was putting me in a position. I had to gather all the tools. I had to gather all the wisdom. I had to encounter all these motherfucking crazy ass demons and entities and figure out how to fight back. Like every time I went through spiritual warfare, I learned something and I used it to protect myself. And then when that didn't work, I learned something else and added something else to it. And then when I feel like that wasn't working, and I just kept adding, I just kept adding, I just kept adding, I just kept adding, I just kept growing. And you just have to keep doing that. It's going to work out for you. Some of you guys are late bloomers like me. Like I'm 29. I wanted this for myself 5 years ago. 5 years ago, I wanted this for myself. But I still chose, even though I didn't get it then, I still chose not to kick nobody down, come up off the back of anybody else, make anybody feel bad about themselves. Like, I still chose to walk with integrity. Even when it was hard, even when I couldn't sleep, even when I felt like I was crying out to God, literally crying out to God, like, God, do you not see this? Do you not see what they are doing? God, many are they that rise up against me. Many there be which say to me, there is no help for me in God. Like, for real. For real. I'm like, God, you don't see this, but I still had that faith. I still trusted that everything would be worked out for me, because even when things were hard, God still showed me that he was there. My ancestors, my spirit team, my angels still showed me that they was looking out for me in little ways. Even if it was somebody who opened up a door for me, or somebody who told me I was pretty when I was looking bad, or like somebody just a nice gesture, a nice conversation, a session being booked here and there, like whatever the case was for me. Yeah, the divine is saying the heartbreak is a part of your journey. It's a part of it, because it builds character, and you learn to not let certain things affect you, and you learn to master your craft. I got a lot of handy dandy things I can pull out my notebook from the shit I've been through. I can pull out my backpack from some shit I done been through. You come around here trying to step on toes if you want to, bitch. I'm gonna smack your ass with everything I got. Everything I got. You hear me? Yep, straight like that, with love and light. Yep. You gonna catch this fight. Showing up. Okay, big steppers. All right. Baby daddy / mother is an op. Didn't I tell you I fucking had a fight with my baby daddy mama in my dream? She bumped me and I just stole off. I just started whooping her ass. And I know what that means now, because you guys, I've only had 2 dreams where I fought somebody. Like, I've had dreams where, I've only had 2 dreams since I've been on my spiritual journey where they pissed me off so bad, I whooped their ass, right? So one dream I had, this was a few years ago, I had a dream that me and my sister on my daddy's side, we was in the movies. I had a dream we was in the movies. And I wasn't talking to her in real life at that time, but it wasn't really like no beef. I just really wasn't fucking with her. Like, spirit was just showing me shit about her. And she walked up to me trying to hug me, and I just started fighting her. Like, I just started whooping her ass. Now, normally, you guys, you know, in dreams, when you fight, it's like you fighting in the water. You be like, no, I was throwing them hoes. And when I woke up, I was like, why would I do that? You know what I'm saying? I wasn't talking to her, but I'm not on that type of time. You feel me? It's like, step on me, then get stepped on. But I'm not just out here just knocking everybody the fuck down. Like, it's different levels to this shit. Based off what you do is based off the type of ass whooping you get. And spirit was just revealing to me. And so I just cut myself off, right, from her. But I had a dream that I whooped her ass in a dream. And I woke up thinking, why would I do that? Like, we wasn't beefing. Well, a little bit later on, I was watching this reader, and she was saying, like, you having a dream that you fought somebody, but you fought them first. Spirit is saying, like, either spirit is whooping their ass or you gonna have to. And what I realized is later on down in life, like, me and my sister had problems. Like, I'm not fucking with her. And it just is what it is. And she can make it seem like how she want to make it seem like, but spirit done already showed me what they needed to show me about her. And I'm gonna stand on it. Right? So, in this dream, my baby daddy mama just like slightly bumped me. And I'm talking about I just went to work on her motherfucking head. And I woke up like, wow. Because I knew the meaning then. I'm like, wow, so it gotta get handled. It's gonna get handled one way or the other. If you fighting somebody in your dream, more than likely, I'm not saying that this for everybody. You gotta decode your own dreams, right? But I'm just trying to give you examples. That might be a bitch or a person that you're gonna have to handle. In the spirit realm or in the flesh. Okay? And I ain't ashamed to say it, because at this point, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, they went the wrong way. I don't give a fuck at this point. If my baby daddy people watch this shit. Okay? Because it ain't on me, it's on you. If I do protection work and write enemies known and unknown on my protection work, and your motherfucking house blow the fuck up, bitch, then that you was doing shit. And maybe not to that extreme, you guys, but you get what I'm saying, right? Yeah. They thought they knew everything, arrogant. So somebody who thought they knew everything. Also, these people are working hard. They have worked hard to come up against you, and they feel like that that nothing is paying off for them. Yeah, they feel like that nothing is paying off for them. Okay. What is it that you want me to pull some cards on, Most High, for the big steppers? What is it something that you want me to pull some cards on to dig deeper into? And then I'm going to give them some advice, and then I'm going to let them go. I feel like, you remember that time when I told you that somebody didn't want to go down by themselves because when I pulled the card, like a whole bunch of other cards wanted to come out? Well, that's the same way that this tried to happen. And I really didn't even want to, when I pulled it, I kind of blew my breath out because it came out what I felt like was weird, right? But when I read it, it says occultist feels dumb. So there's a practitioner, someone who's an occultist, someone who is a leader of a group, someone who claims to have all this spiritual rank or rank in the physical that feels dumb because they didn't do something right. So now let's see what's going on. What they didn't do right, Spirit. Let's put these cards up. All night, we can do it. Somebody was doing something all night, all day, routinely. Maybe you doing something all night, all day, routinely. And you guys, with these quantum codes, when you use these quantum codes, you can't just use them one time and then think that's it, right? Let's say it's something that you're trying to manifest in your life. You don't stop envisioning yourself with it until you get it, right? You let it go. You let go of the attachment to it. But in whichever way you manifest it, you see yourself with it. You feel yourself with it. So this is the same with the quantum codes. When you're doing your protection work using the quantum codes I gave you in my previous videos, or whatever the code was used for, because this one's for money, right? Use it. Some of you guys, like, the power, the magic is within you. It's within your intentions. If you gotta burn a candle every fucking day, if you gotta burn a piece of paper every fucking day, because I'm telling you, this is how I accomplished it. I didn't just burn the paper overnight and then all of a sudden, boom. No, I was doing this shit, moon cycles, daily. Like, I'm really putting my magic, I'm really putting my power to work, my intentions to work. So, just a little advice on that. Hold on, y'all. Let me put these cards up. Let me make space. And yeah. Okay. So an occultist feels dumb. They didn't do something right. I'm going to use mini decks to try to dig into this. I don't want to dig too far into it, but let's dig into it, because they stay in our goddamn business. They stay in ours. Y'all, me and my sister was at the lake today, and we was out there grounding ourselves, out there listening to the 𝚑𝚕𝚙 music, and just really having us a good old time. We seen all type of animals, all type of insects. It was butterflies out there dancing. We seen a fat ass butterfly the size of a hand. And all of a sudden, it was right after we got through listening to the 𝚑𝚑𝚙 music, and it's like we felt the wind, we felt the sun, we had our feet in the grass. Things was feeling so good. And all of a sudden, it's these little tiny little bugs, really little tiny like gnats that just flew. It was like a film over us. And then we started seeing flies by our shoes. And she be getting mad. She a Scorpio. She be getting mad. So she was like, get the fuck on. That's how she be talking to the monitoring spirits. Get the fuck on. She was like, you want to go monitor somebody? Monitor your owner, bitch. And that shit just fucking took me out. Like, you want to go monitor some shit, bitch? Go monitor your owner, because they don't know what's coming. Okay? So they missed a step. They ignored something. They didn't do something right. Somebody is looking over their work. Yeah, this person was a happiness hater and they wanted people to ignore you. But now this person is being ignored and people are starting to have a hate for them. So an occultist didn't do something right. They feel dumb, bankrupt. They're energetically depleted, or they're going to have some sort of financial difficulty. This person could have tried to put you in poverty, but I feel like they depleted their energy in some type of way. This could have something to do with it. Yeah, they've been rejected. This could have something to do with an entity, man. For all of you guys, this is not the case. But for those that aren't, you know what I'm saying? For those that are, this could be like an entity that has literally snatched their soul or their energy from them. Like, this person is depleted. This person could be having financial difficulties. Like, they could be late on. They missed a due date. Past due. They could be late on bills. They missed a due date, though. And they're hurt about it. It's like maybe they were supposed to have something done by a certain time. Either they missed the due date because they didn't do something right. They're looking over some sort of paperwork. This person could be losing their vehicle. I'm seeing this a lot of ways. This could have been what someone wanted for you. This could have actually happened to you. You could have went bankrupt and lost your car. And it sounds so cliche, but y'all see what's coming out? This is what's happening for somebody. Somebody's having car issues. They're going bankrupt. They're unable to move forward. Your car is your vessel in the spirit realm. Bankrupt in the spirit realm is being energetically depleted. Somebody can't move. They can't move past something. Maybe someone's stuck in some sort of fucking portal or something. Somebody done got stuck in a portal. Yeah, legal issues. They're being judged because they didn't do something right. This person could be actually facing legal issues, but this is just about a judgment on them. Spirit is not letting them move forward. Yeah, you dodged something. Their tactics. You got away from something. Somebody's going to suffer way worse than what they wanted you to. Let me just say that. Somebody is going to suffer way worse than what they wanted you to. And I'm kind of feeling like people might be pulling up on them with this car list. It's a lot of cars right here. People might be pulling up on them like, what's going on? Somebody could have lost something. It's a due date that they didn't meet. I mean, they might have met the date. Like, let's say they had to have something done by a certain time and they had it done by a certain time, but they skipped a step or something like that. This person could be being investigated, or they're looking over something. But with this legal issues too, like, this could be all of it. Someone is looking over something. Someone's having legal issues. Someone is unable to go somewhere, to transport. Look, investigation, police, legal issue. Investigation, police, legal issues. Police is about authority too as well, if it's not about the actual police. But someone is getting caught. Someone is now facing consequences for some shit that they did. Let's get some more on this. This occultist feels dumb. Yeah, they're in their feelings. They're in their feelings. This could have been like a sex cult too, as well, because I see this condom. Or this could have been someone who is truly committed to something, because I see this ring right here in their feelings. Someone's in their feelings because of something that they committed to. Yeah, they're depressed. What is this? Yeah, because they've been warned. They've been warned. They can't pass go. Somebody's worried about what's to come. Yeah, watching shit go down. Because everyone is thinking it, but no one is saying it. Shit is getting bad for them. These people watch their own selves go down a road of destruction. Yeah, to fulfill a fantasy. Now things have blown up. Inferno, chaos, job loss, everything crumbling. Somebody thought some shit was so funny. Somebody thought they had more time or something. They thought you was walking on eggshells. Now something is coming crashing down. And it's like they have to watch this shit play out right before their eyes. Yeah. They could be snooping you. I told you they don't got access to the spirit realm no more. So it's a drive-by, stalking, social media, psychic, tarot reading. So somebody could be going to get readings on you. Let's get some more. You whooped their ass till spirit got there. You done put up a good little fight. You said, not so fast. So what's happening for this occultist? So they're having either bankruptcy issues or they're being depleted. I think this legal issues is some sort of entity. Because this statue makes me think of something they was worshiping. Something that somebody put on an altar. Something that they summoned. For those of you guys, you actually could be dealing with court. Right? Car issues. Money issues. But I'm telling you, these people have been warned. The warning is the least of their worries now. We got accelerated motion at 8 of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Karma is speeding up for these people. Deception and envy. It's the same card I got for that tarot reader. When I asked Spirit, what was the meaning of the dream? This the card I got. Some sort of karma is being sped up. The wheel is being sped up. A turn of events is being sped up. Something is about to be out of someone's control. I'm seeing like you're going from the bottom of the wheel to the top and they going from the top of the wheel to the bottom. Let's put this back because I only want to. I feel like something about your destiny is not your destiny is being sped up, but you're being sped up to go towards your destiny. Something like that. Yeah, triumph. The Chariot card. You're being sped up to go towards your destiny. This is about overcoming opposition, understanding the direction, finding balance, moving forward, pressing forward. It's a victorious energy. Somebody also is trying to get away. Somebody's trying to get away, but this red flag is like attached to them. For others of you guys, you went and snatched that fucking flag right out their goddamn hand and took the fuck off with it. Yeah, victory and success, even through your obstacles and challenges. What is this? I don't know. Something about this person was moving too quick. Yeah, new beginnings. You moving straight into your new beginning. You're going straight into your new beginning. I'm hearing the world is yours. The world is yours. Yeah, accelerated motion. But that new beginning is the Fool card too. Shadow. This person is forced to face their demons. It's as if everything was going so good and then somebody got caught up in some shit. But I'm hearing something about you like fighting through your shadows, your darkness, your sadness, the demons, the anxiety, the depression, the fear. You facing it. And it's forcing these people now to face themselves. These people, they rode straight into darkness. Yeah, deception and envy. They rode straight into darkness. 5 of Swords. No, 5 of Cups. Now they grieving, sad. They grieve your spiritual strength. I got a new deck that I just bought. I'm going to pull one card from it, and I'm going to read from the book because it has some really good meanings. I was so happy to have gotten it, and I love the lady who sold it to me. She was so sweet. But these people have to face their darkness. Yeah, they're under judgment, baby. Judgment. Is that what it say? Yep, judgment. So this occultist that feels dumb, they didn't do something right. If you could give me one card to explain this whole situation in depth, Divine Most High, let me cleanse this. What would you say? I feel like they want me to shuffle again. What would you say? The World card and the Wheel of Fortune. Victory is mine. Victory is mine. Victory today is mine. Y'all, I don't know why I be singing like an Indian sometimes. I really don't know. I literally must have had a past life in India. I feel like I'm obsessed with the elephant, Ganesh. But the elephant also can represent 𝚑𝚘𝚘𝚘. But I'm obsessed with the elephant. Y'all know I got the elephant tatted on my chest. But fucking obsessed. So this occultist feels dumb, or I have an infatuation with elephants. They feel dumb. They didn't do something right, Most High. What happened? Huh? Give us some more. Give us some more. Give us what we looking for. The Queen of Pentacles. Let me read it. And the Ace of Pentacles, I was just gonna say something about a bad fucking investment. A bad fucking investment. But let's read for a minute, because I'm gonna decode this a different way. Victory is mine. Stop tickling me. Stop tickling me, you bastard bitch. That's the King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Is quite the giver, nurturing, welcome, and ready to help calm your heart. Calm your heart. Hold on, let me pause it and let me read it, and then I'll tell you. Okay, it says this person was closed-minded and had very selfish tendencies. They weren't considerate, and something about their attitude that was wrong. This person was too focused on something. If you look at this, I'm looking at it in the book, it's much bigger. But you see how she looking at this pentacle? And it's red under her eyes, but it's like she's seeing red. She got this crown on, but don't it look like it's blocking like her right here? This person didn't secure something the way they thought they did with this Queen of Pentacles. They absolutely did not secure something the way they thought that they did. Nope. Yep, the King of Swords. That's someone who's very articulate, precise, determined, somebody who's gonna get down to the bottom of things, right? Nope. Not for this person. So let me get a card from the 𝚑𝚘𝚘𝚘 deck. Okay, Big Steppers, let me see if my book is somewhere near. Oh, Gary, oh, Gary. Oh, Gary, oh, 𝚑𝚘𝚘𝚘, oh, 𝚑𝚘𝚘𝚘, oh, Gary. All right, what advice do you have for the Big Steppers? Where do the Big Steppers stand? What advice and solutions do you have for them? Oh, Gary, oh, Gary. Oh, Gary, oh, 𝚑𝚘𝚘𝚘. Somebody didn't know how protected that you were either. Somebody didn't know that you had the resources. Look at this fucking shit. The Chariot. This the same card that came out for you in this deck. Where you stand. Did I say you moving forward? You don't want to snatch that goddamn flag out somebody's hand. You say, I'll fucking take that, bitch. Won't be no more red flags around here. All right, the Chariot card. I'm telling you, there's enemies known and unknown that's circling you, because I remember every time I pull this card, I see that. It says this card is about progress. This might be success or evolution. It might also be a conquest. In general, the card emphasizes the need for balance, often shown by the two animals pulling the chariot himself. This person wasn't balanced. There was an imbalance with a risk they took. 0 to Fool card. This person was operating out of their shadow. But for you, you overcame your shadow. You fought through what you couldn't see into your new beginning. Let me see here. All right. So with the divination meaning, instead of me explaining it all type of ways, I'm going to say this for you. Either this is what you're doing, what you need to do, or what's been done. Okay? So however I read this, all right? It says, the person is in a great position to progress in life. If they are shrewd and diligent, they are unstoppable. Certainly, they have their ancestors and the will of their spirits with them. For lasting success, they must be mindful to take a balanced approach. If they are too harsh or too soft, things will fall apart. Though often associated with victory and triumph, it is important to consider the question, then what? The question is, then what? When you have won the job, settled the argument, or gotten the lover you wanted, what do you do next? So somebody, you goddamn it, is finna get what you want. You finna get the job, settle the argument, get the lover you wanted. But Spirit is saying, okay, you did that. So you overcame this, but now what you gonna do next? It says, how do you handle working and living with whomever you were in conflict with? What might you do to get their support? How do you preserve your gains? This talks about success in foreign lands. Known enemies are circling. You remember I told you about them dreams I had with them readers and all the other people too. Expand your territory. There is about to be a growth in status, and you are overcoming all obstacles. Woo woo. Big steppers better pop they shit. All right. The solutions. It says pray for wisdom. Be cunning. Keep your plans secret. And be benevolent. So, big steppers, I hope this reading served you well. I love you all. Peace.